Okay, so I am halfway invested into the story. So I know the first video that I made, I was like, yo, this man may most definitely lose his job. I'm not saying that like, oh man, he's about to lose his job. Understand that I'm coming from a perspective of somebody who is a security guard. And when I see us getting involved in any situations, it is always either a gray area or it's always just, not trying to be that person. It's always going to end up bad for us whenever we step outside of post orders. So, this is why I'm kind of still on the fence. So, I ended up watching a few of the press releases from the story. And thus far, from a lot of things that I've been hearing, I'm just like, I am still concerned for that security officer. Then somebody posted like the first video to like how this situation like really started. And it showed how the people were on a boat, they were chilling. And the person who was like singing and keeping everybody entertained, they were like, yo, security. And, he came out and he did his job. So understand when it comes with working in security, this is where it all comes into play. If it is not in the post order, then it's like that's when your job can end up on the chopping block. Now, there are certain things that people like contractors will ask us to do jobs that is like not a part of the post order. And that's really up to you as an individual to have to make that decision on whether or not if you're going to do that or not. Because normally they say if it's not in a post order, if it's not in black and white, don't do it. So if it was in his post order to, tell people to move their boats if they're right here, you know, don't go and physically like try to move it or whatever. Or if it is in a post order, telling him, hey, you got to try to move those boats, even if they're unoccupied, like you have to do this and it's in a post order. Pretty much by the end of the day, it's like you're at the mercy of the post orders. And then that puts you at the mercy of the companies. And pretty much is their decision on whether or not if they're going to keep you around for, the incident that had occurred. And I wish nothing but the best and I, pray a positive outcome at the end of it all. I'm still on the fence and I'm trying to keep up as much as I can with the story and everything.